Today we are going to discuss about the nature of the roots. Nature of roots depends on the discriminant, that is d equal to b square minus 4ac. Here either d equal to 0 or the value of d equal to not equal to 0. When the value of the discriminant d equal to 0, then the roots are equal, that is alpha equal to beta equal to minus b by 2a, and when the discriminant is not equal to 0, then there are two conditions made. First one is either discriminant greater than 0 or discriminant will be less than 0. When the discriminant will be greater than 0, then the roots are becomes real and distinct. And when the discriminant is less than 0, then the roots are imaginary. Now here we have to discuss about the roots when they are real and distinct, and we have to left the case of discriminant less than 0. When the roots are real and distinct, then there are two cases arises. First one is when the value of a, b, c is a rational number and d is a perfect square of rational number, then the roots are rational. And when a, b, c are rational and d is not a perfect square, then the roots becomes irrational. That is in the form of p plus root q and p minus root q. There is also a type of when uh, when a equal to 1 and b and c are integers and d is square of an integer, then the roots are integral. Now we are going to take some examples. Example number 1, and we have to find the root of x square minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Here we see that d equal to b square minus 4ac equals minus 2 square minus 4 into 1 into c, means 1. Here the value of b is minus 2 and value of c is 1 and value of a is 1. So we get the value of d as 4 minus 4 equal to 0. Here the discriminant becomes 0. So we can say that the roots of the given quadratic equation are equal. Roots are equal. that is roots are minus b. Roots are in the form of minus b by 2a and minus b by 2a, that is roots are minus b. Minus b, the value of b is minus 2, so we can write it as this. And so we get the roots as 1 1. So the roots of the quadratic equation x square minus 2x plus 1 are 1 and 1, both are equal. Now let us take next example, such that we have to find the roots of the equation x square minus 3x minus 4 equal to 0. Here we see that the discriminant d equal to minus 3 square minus 4 1 into minus 4. We got the value of discriminant as 25. Here d is a perfect square of a rational number 5. Therefore the roots are x equal to minus, then the roots are in the form of this, because we know that the quadratic formula minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Therefore the roots are x equal to 3 plus minus 5 upon 2, that is x equal to 3 plus 5 by 2 and x equal to 3 minus 5 by 2, or x equal to 4 and x equal to minus 1. These are the roots of the quadratic equation which are rationals. Roots are rational. Now let us take an example of irrational roots. Let us take the quadratic equation x square minus 2x minus 4 equal to 0. Here we find that the value of discriminant as is 20, which is not a perfect square of a square root, which is not a perfect square of a rational number. Then the roots are in the form of x equal to minus 2 minus minus of 2 minus plus minus 20 square root of 2 into, here we got the roots as 2 plus minus 2 root 5 upon 2 equal to 1 plus minus root 5. Therefore the roots are 1 plus root 5 and 1 minus root 5. Here we see that the roots are in the form of irrational numbers. Now we are going to discuss about the topic relation between the roots and the coefficients. We know that the quadratic equation in the form of, the standard form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where the necessary condition is a not equal to 0, and the roots of this equation in the form of minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Here we see that alpha equal to minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac on 2a, and beta equal to minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now we take the sum of the roots alpha plus beta, we get minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a plus the value of beta is minus b square of minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Here we find that minus b plus b square minus 4ac square root of minus of b minus square root of b square minus 4ac square upon 2a. Here we see that the value of alpha plus beta is minus b upon 2a, which is equal to the coefficient of minus times the coefficient of x square, sorry, the coefficient of x upon the coefficient of x square. Similarly, the product of roots alpha into beta equal to minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Here, when we solve this, we get the value c by a, which is equal to in the constant term, which is equal to the ratio of the constant term and the coefficient of x square. Let us take an example. Let us take a quadratic equation in the form of 2x square plus x minus 3 equal to 0. Here we see that the value of a is 2 and b is 1, c equal to minus 3. Then x equal to, we use the quadratic formula and when find the value minus 1 plus minus of square root 1 minus 4 into 2 into minus 3 upon 2a means 2 into 2 minus 1 of plus minus. Here we find a value in the square root 25 and divided by 4. So we get an root, we get a root alpha equal to this and beta equal to minus 1 minus 5 by 4, that is alpha equal to 1 and beta equal to minus 3 by 2. Here, if we take the sum of alpha and beta, that is the sum of roots, we get 1 plus minus of 3 by 2, and we get the value. On solving this, we get the value minus 1 by 2, which is equal to minus b by 2a. That is minus times of coefficient of x and divided by the coefficient of x square. Similarly, we take the product of the roots alpha and beta, we get 1 to minus 3 by 2, that is minus 3 by 2, which is equal to c by a. That is the ratio of the constant term and the coefficient of x square. Now let us take two examples of the quadratic equation. We have to find the values of x. Here, firstly we solve the fractions of given in the right hand side, as we get qx plus px plus pq upon pqx. Here, when we solve this, we get here we see that the term this get cancelled by this, and we find the quadratic equation in the form of x square plus p plus q times of x plus pq equal to 0. When we factorize this equation, we get x plus p into x plus q equal to 0. Here, either x plus p equal to 0 or x plus q equal to 0. Then we imply that either x equal to minus p or x equal to minus q are the roots of the given equation.